Hello everyone, my name's Jonas Panda and it's my birthday. Hey. It is my 18th birthday today. This is going to be my birthday video. I'll probably just be talking one-to-one because there is quite a serious thing I want to talk about, and that was my birthday. That was 2 years ago when I was turned 16 on the 18th of May 2015, and it was quite a bad day, not gonna lie. It was a day of sadness, misery, a day of selfishness. Basically, what I'm about to tell you is something I don't really talk about very often, but I feel like I need to talk about it because people need to know what the dangers are of being like this. So it starts off on the 17th of May 2015 when I was in hospital after a block of chemo. I'd got methotrexate put into me, which is a certain type of chemo, a chemo that is very fucking bad and is not the best, as most chemos are. It really hurts you and makes you feel very sick. There's a certain type of level that you need to get on this chemo for your, like, the chemo in your blood needs to be a certain level lower than it has to be. So I'm explaining like a retard. Let's say you have 100% of the chemo in your blood, right? It needs to get down to 0.4%? It's 0. It's a really extremely low number. It has to have that so you can go home safe, right? But I think for me it was 0. Even if it's 0.01 over, you're not allowed to go home. But it was, for me, it was 0.06 over, so it was still quite in my blood system. And basically what happened, it was my birthday. I didn't want to be in hospital for my birthday. It was simple as that. I was really, really keen and quite selfish in that I was, even though I was really sick, I wanted to go home for my birthday. It wasn't fair on my brothers, it wasn't fair on any of my family, but me being me, very stubborn, I wanted to go home and celebrate my birthday in my house. So on the 17th, my oncologist said, right John, you can go home, hope you have a good birthday and all that. So then I went home, and this is when it got really bad. On the night of the 17th, I started spiking temperatures, which means there's an infection or there's something else wrong. And basically I got really sick. I still didn't want to go in. I was very stubborn with my choice that I wanted to be home for my birthday. I had got to sleep. At night I used to have this machine next to me which would basically pump food inside me. So I had this thing in my stomach called a gastrostomy peg. I'll put up on a picture of the screen on it now. It's basically a tube that comes out of your stomach and it goes, you attach the tube to it and a big bag of like food shite comes out and it just goes into your body, so you don't have to do it through orally, because I was sick a lot and because I was sick a lot I was losing lots of nutrients and all that shit, so this was just a supplement to give me all that shit. And then I woke up, I kept vomiting and all that. I had to turn the machine off and I managed to get to sleep eventually. And then it happened on the 18th of May 2015. I woke up, I get told what's happened to me because I don't remember a thing about it. So what happened was I had spiked a temperature of, I think it was it 40 degrees Celsius? I'm not sure, my dad tells me all this. So 40 degrees Celsius, I had spiked a temperature in body, and for anyone that knows, that is not good. I was very, very hot, and it got to the point where I'd lost consciousness. I couldn't remember a thing, and what I got told was my dad had to phone an ambulance. I had to get rushed into the hospital. They didn't take me to A&E, they took me to my ward that I was stationed in. They took me to the oncology ward where you're not meant to go in an emergency, you're meant to go to the A&E. The paramedics got quite a rough time for taking me straight to the ward instead of the A&E. It was scary, like not knowing that I couldn't have woken up from that. I could have died right there and then, getting taken into hospital, or even before it, because I was selfish and didn't want to stay in to hospital because it was my fucking birthday. So they took me in and they had lots and lots of things they had to do, like take a temperature, which had obviously been done. They just did that quick. They had to hook me up with fluids, so lots of fluids because I was very dehydrated as well. They gave me loads of antibiotics as well to fight off the infection I had as well. I'm going off what I've been told here. I do not remember any of this at all. Funny because the thing I was meant to get on my birthday was a bottle of Moet Chandon, and for people that don't know that, it's a champagne about maybe this big. Just celebration because it was my 16th, well, supposedly sweet 16th, but there was nothing sweet about this 16th birthday, I can tell you that. I was actually not wanting to show anyone this picture ever. For this video, I think I need to show myself what I was like on that day. So here is a picture of me on the day with my Moet Chandon in my bed. And for the people that get upset quite easily, I know it's bad, I look dead. Like, if you look at me now and look at me then, I look, it's different, it's completely changed. It's incredible what's happened. So I think what we all learn here is not to be selfish about anything and to do what you need to do and not what you want to do. Let's say you don't like going into the hospital at all for anything. You need to go for a checkup, but it's like, sugar, it's only a checkup. You should go probably do what you need to do. You might not want to do it, but you need to do it. So take some inspiration from what I did wrong and turn it into something that you need to do right. Because I was being a selfish moron, and it's not good to be like that at all. You don't understand the seriousness of this when you're almost dead. I could have died, and if I did, I wouldn't be here right now speaking to you. I would have never met Jason. He would have never known I existed. Either will have like majority of views. My mum and dad would be extremely upset that they think it was their fault when in fact it was my fault and it had nothing to do with it. It was all my doing, and just everyone else. It's just a domino effect, isn't it? It's always gonna fucking stupid, being a fucking idiot. Some people see birthdays as a big celebration to celebrate another year of life that you've had. Ever since that happened, I just see it as another day. I don't like to celebrate it, so to speak. I mean, sure, I get presents and cards and saying happy birthday, but I mean, it just says the fact that I really am lucky to be here right now speaking to yous and making content for yous. It's just crazy how long it's happened. So I think when this video goes up, I'll be live streaming. This video will be going up a bit earlier than usual. I'm planning to put this video up at about 6 PM British Summer Time, or 1 PM Eastern Standard Time, and 11 AM Pacific Standard Time. So all that. So I'll be up a bit earlier today. I'll be streaming on my Twitch when the video goes live as well, so apologies in advance. My brothers will be in when I'm streaming, so that means there'll be loud noises behind me. I don't have any action whatsoever to remove them out of the room. I could use the excuse, it's my birthday, I'm streaming, can you just leave me be? No, they don't like that. They use the same excuse, it's not your room, John, you can't be doing that. No, there's not like an idea about it, so it'll be a very unprofessional stream. I don't have room to do things myself. I don't have my own room, I share it with my brothers. Don't have an extra room in the house. We're a pretty tight family, we don't have much money. So yeah, I think that about does it. It's been about almost 15 minutes or maybe more. Have I got a timer on this? I hope this didn't upset many of you. Probably it's just an eye-opener for some, for most. I hope you enjoyed watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.